In the pelvis, it's so you've got the fire circuit here. Oops, it's falling apart. The clitoris, I've forgotten the name, the glands of the clitoris is kind of round here. And then I'm just going to call it the legs of the clitoris coming down here. And again, I've changed the name of the anatomy. The bulbs of the clitoris are coming either side of the vagina. So it's all named in one name rather than splitting it up. So that is the clitoris in that area. Then the stem of the penis does the same thing. It comes into this area and then divides. The pelvis is much narrower in the, so it's kind of closer together. It's more like that in the man. So, but it comes over as one body, but splits and also runs down the sides of the pelvis, almost down to the sit bones for both the men and the women, and they mirror each other there. The hood of the clitoris and the glands, I guess, is a bit like the body of the penis coming forwards from there. But the energy of it for the penis, you have to learn how to work with this inside. So as we've talked a lot how this would just been hidden really in a way that I can't believe they couldn't have discovered the anatomy of the clitoris a bit sooner than they did. So whether it was overtly hidden or just the energies behind everything that is evolving on Earth kept it hidden. For me, I don't really know, but it's being kept undercover. And also, I mean, it hasn't been overtly kept undercover, but the whole emphasis for the man is the bit that's coming out. That's what he does his work with, and that's what he shows off, maybe, I don't know, but it's that bit that's important. But this bit, when we're working energetically, this is more the important part for the penis and the whole urogenital diaphragm in that area. That's where the energy is starting, and then when it comes together, then it extends into the penis coming forwards. So in a way, it hasn't been overtly hidden, but it's been covered because, well, for myself anyway, and also mentioned it, just not so aware of this area before we started doing this work, but energetically it's really important. And also the clitoris being hidden for the women meant that also it couldn't be seen that the penis was mirroring it in this area. So even though the women have been affected, and mainly overtly through what happens in society and different religions, but it becomes covered for men as well, because they don't know that they're very similar to the female anatomy, because the female anatomy hadn't been discovered. So in a way, for me, the whole area of the potency behind this circuit, for one reason or another, and I don't know that you can separate it, whether, there's just some karma on the earth and that has to play its way out, but or whether it's just, if you think of it, well, no, it's just men oppressing women. However you see it, it's covered the potency that drives this yellow circuit. So I think working with this energy is an important thing. I think it brings us into the new age for both men and women. And I don't know how many women don't know the anatomy of this area, but I do know that I have been teaching a couple of ladies and they didn't know the anatomy of their clitoris. So maybe in schools now, the younger children learn it in schools, but past that age, I don't know. So let's put it this way, I find it interesting for me that that area has been covered. Now we're working with that as an energy that moves through this whole circuit and energizes this very potent circuit.